Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader Guide. In this case, we got Aeldari Yrliet build for the Infinite Museion DLC version of the game 1.6 and beyond. The build was made to work on unfair difficulty, and if it works on unfair, it's gonna work on all other difficulties as well. Let's not waste time, let's go. We start off from Yrliet's Itemization. For the second set, we're gonna use Chorus of Battle Sniper, and for the first, we're gonna use Blessing of Death. Very good snipers to consider on Yrliet as well is Lullaby, Gift of Kurnus, Chant of Stagnation, and at the start of the game, when you find Yrliet Guardian Long Rifle, is quite a good setup for the early game. So how do we pick which sniper we play with? The higher the damage and the higher the armor penetration, the better. And if you can, try to have great dodge reduction and additional hit chance on every single sniper. Yrliet benefits a lot out of those two. For the helmet, we can use Outcast Visor. For the armor, we're using Cold Blood Aeldari armor. It's medium, but it provides dodge. Until you get this one, stick with light Aeldari armors for extra dodge. For the trinkets, armor piercing ammo and target designate. And for the amulet, flat perception, red bone necklace. We need huge perception on Yrliet in order for this build to work. For the gloves, it's Carskin gauntlets. For the cape is the Cape of the Righteous Fury. And for the boots, it's Disciples boots. As you can tell, perception, damage, and dodge everywhere. You only matter about huge ballistics and huge perception for Yrliet, with main defensive stat being agility for the high dodge chance. Yrliet doesn't have any augmentations, so we can go to the leveling phase. She's an operative, into bounty hunter, and into exemplar. Operative is already there when you find Yrliet, so basically you start from the bounty hunter in Act 2, yeah. So we're gonna cover bounty hunter now. Hunt down the prey, into the claim the bounty, into the pot of the Outcast, then it's bread and butter, the best ulti on Yrliet ever, Wild Hunt, then it's action point power spike, into perception, into the deadly accuracy. After that we're gonna take ballistic skill, into the heightened concentration, then we're gonna take Call the Bold, then it's Flay the Bold, upgrade for Call the Bold, then it's awareness, into perception, and into it will not die for some extra wounds. After that it's claim and maim, the upgrade for claim the bounty, then it's awareness, into ballistics. Now as far as the ulti goes, Wild Hunt upgrade number 3 is the one we're gonna use non-stop because of 300% increased damage. I'll explain how it works later on. Now, the next level, it's Expert Finesse, into the Lord Xenos, into the Agility, and then it's Penetrating Sight, in my sights, into the Piercing Shot. After that, it's Inspiring Trophy, into the Agility, and into the Lord Xenos. For the final phase, Gruesome Kill, into the Grenadier, and the ulti upgrade number 1 for the Wild Hunt. From the Bounty Hunter, we switch to the Exemplar. For the Exemplar, the very first one and the most important Exemplar talent on Yrliet is a Death Dealer. She shoots twice with this when she makes a kill. After that, it's the Sniper's Expertise. On the next level, Lord Xenos, into the Withdraw, into Perception, and into Drukhari Equipment common feature. After that, we're gonna take Intimidation, into Awareness, and into Deadly Aim with Guidance. On the next level, we go with Perception, into the Instant Exposure, and for the ability, we're gonna take Ensnare the Prey with Ballistics. After that, we're taking Pierce the Armor, into the common feature, into Perception. As I said, we need High Perception, into Lord Xenos, and into Critical Velocity. After it, we're gonna take Action Point Power Spike Increase, into the Combat Insight, and Awareness. For the second part, we're taking Comprehensive Analysis, into Demolition, then we're gonna take Hunter's Ambush, into Ballistics, into Agility, and into Demolition again. After that, we're taking Masterful Precision, into the Weak Body, Weak Soul, then we're gonna take Pounce, into Demolition. And for the final phase, it's Hunting Surge, into the Characteristic Training Ballistics, then we're gonna take Raid for the final ability, into Agility, and we finish with Vital Points and Kill Squad with Action Point Power Spike Increase. Now, how do we play Yrliet? Early game, when you find Yrliet, it's very simple. You go into the half cover, full cover of course if it's doable, and you go with perfect spot. You click on precise attack, you analyze an enemy, and you shoot. When Yrliet gets stronger, when you get more abilities, we repeat the same process here. So we go with perfect spot, precise attack, into the analyze, and then we're gonna do call the bolt. After that, we shoot, and then we shoot again with claim the bounty. If there's multiple enemies aligned on Yrliet, then we're gonna use piercing shot if they're in a straight line. Once there is a harder enemy and someone you really want to kill, the combo is perfect spot, into precise attack, into the analyze, and then you're gonna mark the prey, call the bolt, and then you shoot with Wild Hunt when ult is available. She's gonna one-shot literally everything on a map. And because of the talents, she's gonna shoot at the closest enemy again. And that still leaves you with action point to shoot on a third enemy with claim the bounty. There are even some snipers, Aeldari snipers, that allow 4 or 5 shots during the same round. So she can shoot a lot, and all of those are crits. If you have an extra action point or 2 available, you can always cast a snare, a trap, so you can ensnare the prey, and you can also consider about using raid for the entire team to benefit out of it, and of course intimidation. Anyways, the most important thing is to use Wild Hunt. Now, when is Yrliet actually the strongest? She's the strongest when someone, or should I say when an officer, any officer, whether it's gonna be Cassia, Iogun, your main rogue trader, or Jae, when they give her finest hour ulti. Then Yrliet, with like 7-8 action points, can shoot 7 to 8 times. Those are all huge crits. 600-700 to 1000. Multiply that with 7-8 times and calculate the damage. It's completely nuts. Now, God forbid, if you get another ult during all of those kills with Yrliet, you're gonna have Wild Hunt on her after the finest hour for 300% increased damage. If she crits, it's insta one shot no matter who's the boss. That would be the build for Yrliet. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching.